Hey, how's it going? I'm Armonte.
I'm Caitlyn. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I think we're going to play this game. List as many dating apps as you can in 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to start counting down. Go.
Shaper, Tinder, Grindr, Scruff, Her, Coffee and Bagel, Farmers Online. I can't think of any other ones.
You got a decent amount. I would not have gotten that far.
Okay. All right, I'll go. Have you ever helped spruce up a friend's Tinder bio?
Yes, I definitely have. I just spruced up my own. I helped my friend spruce hers up because she was looking for hookups and not really long-term dating. So she needed to make her bio a little more sexy and pick a little bit more sexier photos for her purpose. She wanted to be able to show off a little more. So I was able to help sort of tailor her bio to say, I'm looking for something short-term, no strings attached, and then make sure that she has the right photos that show her off the best.
And how long did that take to help her?
It just depends how intense they want to be about it. So we probably spent an hour just casually hanging out, fixing up her Tinder bio. And it's fun. It's fun to be able to show your friends what you see of them and how beautiful and sexy you see them as, and sort of show them that.
Yeah.
So, do you think dating apps are still a thing? I'm interested.
Yeah, I think it depends on who you ask. Personally, I don't think they're still a thing. I don't really use dating apps, but I have a lot of friends. I'm the only one in the friend group. I'm like the Android of the friend group where everybody else is using them, but I'm not. I think that a lot of friends have used them and they work, but I think that to an extent they could be seen as washed up or outdated. So yeah, it depends. What about you? What do you think?
I use them for friends a lot, so I use them to meet some of my friends, especially as a queer woman. Meeting other queer femmes is sometimes difficult, so I've used them to find friends. I've also used them for hookups, but not as often. A lot of times it does just sort of sit on my phone, but it's nice to play. It's also a really fun game, the swiping component, and it really does help give me a confidence boost, which I really like. So, but I agree, it sort of is hit or miss. Some people really use it, some people really don't. I primarily use Tinder and Her. Her is one of the only apps that I found that's for queer, bi, lesbian, femmes and women, which is really nice. And I also know it's sort of same thing. People don't get on Her as much. It's sometimes a smaller community than if you go out, but it is really, really nice because you get to meet people you never would have met, especially as a queer femme.
What would you do if a friend told you they were meeting up with someone from an app?
I would be excited for them, and I would probably ask if they had any forms of protection they might be using, so condoms, if they were taking PrEP, had they been taking it regularly, birth control, same thing. I'd also offer to be their sort of point person. They could share their location with me. I would help them get ready and feel all sexy and confident. And I would also offer to go to the bar that they were meeting up with them, to just hang out in another area if they wanted, to just be around, I can have a good time 10 feet away from you casually. Group dates and group hangouts are more and more common. I don't know anybody that really does just go out with somebody alone to a spaghetti joint. People are going out with their friends, or they're hanging out at home at a party. How
would you say receptive would your friends be to that advice? Do they take it? Are they I don't know, why would I share my location with you? What does that look like?
Well, a lot of them are. A lot of them don't really want to share where they're going for the hookup sometimes, because sometimes it's not necessarily a private space. Sometimes they really are just on campus, hanging out in the library, and they're meeting up there. So it can be difficult. They don't really necessarily want to share all those private details because it might not look like what we expect a hookup to look like. And I find that usually young queer folk especially know what the risks are, and they're usually willing to share, and they're usually really well in tune with their safety and what they need to do. So a lot of my friends still let me know. They're okay, I'm gonna be here, but chill, you don't have to be a mom. Okay, and then last one. Are dating apps safe?
I would say yes. I would say I think dating apps are safe. I think it really depends on what people want out of the apps and how people move forward with them. So if people are informed about, you know, when it comes to hooking up, if they're informed about pre-exposure prophylaxis like PrEP, if they're informed about, you know, having protected sex and birth control and things like that. I also think in terms of, you know, letting people know where you are, right? Like informing at least one friend, you know, not the whole community, but at least 1 or 2 friends know where you are, and really ensuring that you're in control of, you know, your rights and your body when you're on apps is important. Well, I'm so glad we played this game. Yes. I learned so much about you.
Yes.
And some tips I can take back to my friends about dating online.
Yes, same.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Well, this is cute.
Louie.
Oh, hey. Well, I want to thank you for watching Kiki's with me, Louie. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe down below. And I want to hear your thoughts and experiences on this topic. So drop a comment, let's keep the Kikis going.